गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णू गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सहनावतु सहनो भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। Let there be peace and love amongst all human beings of the universe. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have started the contemplation on the book Essence of Yoga Vasishtha written by Swami Gyanananda Maharaj from Shangaripet. This book is such a beautiful book. It has stories inside the stories, and through that stories, it gives us a message regarding tranquility, contentment, blissfulness, happiness, and over and above how to keep our mind relaxed and cool under all the situations. So after studying 20 chapters, we again started revision, and we are now on the 11th chapter, that is story of Janaka. We have seen the first topic, second topic. First topic was Siddha Gita. Janaka listened to the Siddha Gita when he was moving in the plantain in the forest, a beautiful plantain where this he listens to the very soft voice of this Siddha who was talking related to the divinity within. They were talking about the unfragmented consciousness within. They were talking about the bliss within. And then, based on that knowledge which he got as a Siddha Gita, then he started Prabodhanam, awakening of Janaka. So, what this Siddha Gita tells? Siddha Gita has 18 verses. And what it says, learn from your own experiences. Don't gather likes and dislikes in your mind. Undisturbed mind itself is taken. If your mind is undisturbed, so when you're happy, you're smiling, so at that time you don't think. And when you think, you don't smile. So the moment you start thinking, mind is created. So after every mantra, what this comes as a Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So most valuable thing in this world is our peace of mind. अपना माइंड शांत रखना ये बहुत important है. Let peace of mind be not compromised under any conditions. We are close to Divine One, which is the source of all bliss, if our mind is at peace. So, what we know is the pleasure, excitement, and absence of misery. Bliss we have not understood. Bliss is living at zero complaint level. Whatever the situation, you should be happy. Going nearer to God is happiness. Everything else can wait. When sleep is overpowered, everything is dropped. Power nap is taken. So then you are fresh. So Triputi along with impressions, Vasna is rejected. Triputi along with all impressions, Vasna is rejected. Be a witness. Don't get carried away by all these things. That is supporting both presence and absence. That is existence and non-existence. That which is at ease with is or is not is the truth. So whatever the situation, it is always at pleasure. So therefore our mantra is see, hear, don't talk. Dekho, suno, bolo mat. More choices are exercised by us, to that extent we are not spiritual seekers. Lesser choices are exercised by us, to that extent we are the spiritual seeker. So do not give any choice to us. Whatever is there, say wonderful. That's all. Where does the fulfillment, when where the desire fulfillment is criteria, it is not a spiritual life, it is sansar. Spiritual life is rising above the desire. Give yourself zero choice. Live at zero complaint level. Eyes illuminates colors and form. It has no choice. So think about it. It is so important, my dear friends. Heavily ananti taisichi rave chitti asudave samadhana. Every single experience, every single action is meticulously designed by the divine will for our evolution. We have we have to recognize this. Nobody can do it for us. So knower known knowledge, all are supported by same substratum, that is our essential nature. Living at zero complaint level, Jehi vidhi rakhe Ram, tehi vidhi rahe. For example, body is in the prana. Prana is not inside the body. So when body dies, nothing happens to prana. Prana goes away. When pot breaks, nothing happens to the space. Space remains as it is because while referring to pot, pot space was a total space only. This recognition is a spiritual practice. Therefore, likes, dislikes, friends, enemies will disappear. This substratum of everything is ultimate truth that we are seeking for. So what the Kaivalya Upanishad says, in me alone is everything is born, and in me alone everything rests. In me alone everything dissolves. I am that alone without a second. So this is transcendent, immanent, one without second. Truth is simultaneously material and efficient cause of this world. When specific is honored, we are in sansar. We hear, we see, and we have no comments. So we are in tranquility. Comments is sansar. See Maharaj, experiencing Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha is living in God. But after experiencing, starting our own commentary, I like this, I don't like this, is a sansar. Aham is Brahma Swarupam. To that Aham we are seeking. Do not entertain any choice, no complaints. How many times we are referring to Aham, but exact meaning of Aham is not known to us. Spiritual life is to be lived 24 by 7. We have discovered that divine we are. Burden of desire is reduced. Let the things happen. We are not supposed to bother. So let us see now Gayatri Mantra. So the original Gayatri Mantra Om Bhur Bhuvaswah Tasya Vitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. So this is Tripadi Gayatri Mantra. Dvipadi Gayatri Mantra is Soham, Soham, Soham. And Ekapadi Gayatri Mantra is Omkar, Om, Om, Om. That's all. So you have to see that. Breathe, breathing and chanting happens effortlessly in Soham. Ultimately, thoughts dissolves and thought-free mind is a consciousness. He dived deep. No thought is at all disturbing him. Substratum of thought of mind and it dissolves. Thought for mind is consciousness. Thought free mind is consciousness. This is spiritual practice of Mahatma. So give up all desires when we have Kostuk money with you. Don't run after the glass pearls. Paramatma is there in your divine heart. Spiritual practice is learning from your own experiences. No bitterness, no hatred towards anybody or anything. Everything happens in our life is for our own evolution. Human mind cannot remain attracted towards the same thing for long period of time. Yet he is holding on to the object of the world around him. This is Durmati. So he is doing it again and again. So that's why it is said in the Shloka number 30 that it is aviveka. Our real enemies are our sense organs and organized actions, that is jnanendriya and karmendriya. Do not pamper your faculties, do not enter desire satisfaction as the spiritual practice. Get out of it. Dekho suno bole mat. Mind is not reacting. A person who is having sweet tongue conquers the whole world. Mind will be prashant. Shanti does not add anything. Ashanti does not take away anything. So not compromise about peace of mind. Janak Raja. So what is now this Janaka Prabodhanam? Janak, after listening to this Siddha Gita, he start feeling that a little portion of the unlimited time is lived by me. I fix my thought on that. Pay upon me the meanest mind, and of what measure indeed is my sovereignty, which lasts till the duration of my life. So now what he is doing is cursing his own mind. Crores or 10 millions of Brahmas or created gods are gone. Gone are the successions of the heavens. Kings Kings have passed by like dust. What constancy is there in my life? Frustrated or embedded solely by the ignorance in childhood, stuck by passion in youth, and afflicted with the anxiety for the family in the beginning. What may be the idiot do and when non-existence is situated on the top of existence and ugliness on the top of the beauty. Pains are on the top of pleasure. Which one shall I depend or resort to? Even those persons who are shunting and opening of the eyes are the dissolution and the rising of the worlds pass away. What is account merely of people like me? So I am a very mediocre person. The world are supposed to come into being at the beginning of the day of the creator of the God Brahma and dissolve and become unmanifest on the commencement of his night. Even Brahma's life is limited, though in terms of earthly years it is supposed to be fantastically long. Indeed, worldly existence alone is declared to be the utmost limit of all sorrow. In the body which has fallen in the midst, how the pleasure is tested or enjoyed? But I shall try up extinguish the worldly existence by pacification of thought. So I am awakened, I am delighted. The thief of the self has been seen or understood by me. So samsara shoshayishyami sankalpa upashamanintu prabodasmi prahashtosmi dushta chora maya atmana. So the heap of self has been seen or understood by me. I now know that this is the thoughts which is creating the problems. I shall certainly destroy this mind here. I am afflicted or overcome by the mind for a long time. I have been well instructed or awakened by the perfected and wise sage. I shall go after the self, which is the fulfillment of the supreme bliss. I go after that. Thus, having pondered for a long time, remained silently and got up, he declared again, what is there to be fit to be acquired here? And what shall I accomplish through efforts? Of what use to me is a develop devotion to or occupation with action, or else what I will to me is withdrawal from the action. Thus having reflected, Janaka then proceeded to perform action as obtained or suitable to circumstances, unattached, just as a lord of the day, sun causes the day. So likewise he has done that. He does not inquire into the plan for the future, nor does the ponder over what has gone by, but he conforms or adopts himself to present moment just smiling. So Hasyanuva avatavatarnam. Through the power of his own reflection, investigation, whatever is fit to be obtained has been obtained by him entirely. Let one destroy the dullness of understanding intelligence, which is a limit of climax of all misery, the principal or greatest storehouse of the calamities and seed or origin of the trees of only existence. Therefore, effort must be made properly for the growth of development of intelligence or wisdom. The growth of intelligence referred here is the culture of human consciousness and not acquisition of information or worldly knowledge. This intelligence or wisdom is the Chintamani, a famous gem situated in the treasure house of the heart of the discriminating. The discriminating person has this. So whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you want it or not, you are divine. Like the wish fulfilling creeper that is called as Kalpavruksha grants the fruit desired by you. So this Chintamani, that is the wisdom, will grant you the fruit. Pure intelligence or awareness is that verified state of the human psyche which arises on the pacification of thought. This fructified ultimately into supreme consciousness or absorption in the supreme spirit. To one who has reflection or inquiry within, and who is seeing the world as inconstant, the mind by itself is apprised in course of time, just as that of the Janaka. So Janaka said this Prabodhanam so that he now understood that only consciousness is everything. Like one of the earlier chapter when Shukadeva has been asked Janaka, and Janaka explains it this only. The total inner tranquility is only the consciousness is the thing. All whatever we are seeing is a consciousness and it is unfragmented consciousness. So keep this bhavana forever and do whatever you like. That is what is Advait Vritti. With this prayers, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sri Ramachandra Arpanastu Samajnidwan Holy